Good morning, coffee crew. That's one I don't get to say often. I don't get to say that one often at all. How's everyone doing today? Congratulations, Adaro on first, Biscuits on second, and Raccoon Sama on third. We've got a Nintendo Direct this morning, specifically the Partners Showcase, so it'll be a lot of the close Nintendo partners. I'm expecting Sega, maybe, Atlas, From Software, maybe Square Enix. It's only going to be about a 25-minute show, so there can't be too much going. We're at right about, 28-ish minutes. Yeah, coming up right now on 28 minutes before show starts. So I thought I'd use the start of the stream to not only enjoy a cup of coffee with everyone, but also to give my thoughts and share my quote-unquote predictions. Let me know if the music is too loud, by the way, because I can knock it back a little bit if I'm having to like yell over it. Oh, and would you look at that? Now we get a little graphic for everything. Let me make sure that my window is scaled right while I play around on my TV. Ha ha ha. Yeah, no, that's almost perfect. There, I'll say that. That's pretty good. Perfect. All right. It's a wee tiny bit loud, but it's also a mobile using headphones. Well, I can turn it down a little bit. Let me get that turned down a smidge. I've got the direct audio muted right now, and actually I'm gonna mute that so that I'm not hearing double music and audio right now. But there's still about 20-ish minutes before it starts. So let me quickly go over my kind of predictions, I guess, before we jump into this. Because, again, it's a 25-minute show. They can't show too much, so I tried to keep my predictions light, consistent, and there's a bit of a flow to it. First and foremost, I think From Software. I think we're overdue on updates from Software. And they've got two really big Switch releases coming. So we got Elden Ring Tarnished Edition, which for anyone that doesn't know, that's like Elden Ring and I think Night Rain bundled together. No, it's Elden Ring and Shadow of the Erd Tree bundled together. Night Rain is that mobile, or not mobile. It's the multiplayer one, where you get to play it co-op with friends. That's what Night Rain was. At least I'm pretty sure that seems right. Anyway, I feel we're overdue on gameplay, or some more gameplay, because all we got was a little snippet from the announcement. So we'll get some proper gameplay and a release date, because that's what we don't know, is a release date. And you never know what to expect from a Nintendo Direct. I don't think anybody ever does. Nintendo really do what Nintendo do. Okay, I'll see myself out. Goodbye, everyone. But, so Elden Ring Tarnished Edition, I feel, is for sure something that we'll get a little piece of here. And that would take a minute top. So they'll show off some gameplay, give an announcement, reveal at the end. And then same with Duskbloods. For anyone that doesn't remember Duskbloods or missed that one, or if you live under a rock, I don't know how you guys live your lives. That is the Bloodborne kind of multiplayer From Software game that's coming. Really excited about seeing more of that one. Because after I see some gameplay, that's when I'll say, yeah, I'm picking that one up, or I'll pass on that one. All You Want Is Silk Song. Funny enough that you mentioned Silk Song. At the very bottom of my list, I put obligatory Silk Song. we haven't gotten anything on Silk Song in so long. And I'm worried about our boy. Give us Silk Song. Though every time you say Silk Song, and I keep saying it, Silk So, let's call it that. Every time you mutter the words, it delays the game further. um, but no, we are overdue on more on that. But going back down my list, coming from Atlas, I feel like we're gonna see Persona 3 Reload, which it's already out. It's been out, but it like, so it's on everything but Nintendo Switch. And I feel Atlas might have done that because of Switch performance. But Switch 2, as we all know, it's a far more capable machine. It could handle Persona 3 Reload. And I imagine the Persona 4 Revival, the remake of that one, like that'll come to Switch 2 as well. I don't know if it was outright stated that was coming to Switch 2 in its reveal trailer. But Persona 4, I feel like if it's coming to Switch 2, Persona 3 should be there. And then I'm pretty sure Persona 5 Royal is on the Switch. And it performs heaps better on the Switch too. And we are in the midst of an ad break, but that's fine. We're in the pre-show stuff, so it doesn't matter. Moving on to Square Enix. I got a couple of Square Enix predictions. I feel like we'll get a formal release date, confirmation, and everything on Final Fantasy VII Remake coming to the Switch. Because I've seen conflicting reports. Like I know that the director wants Final Fantasy VII on the Switch, but I don't think it was outright stated that yes, it is coming to the Switch. But I think we'll get the like flat out answer, yes, it's coming to Switch. Here you are. And we'll get some gameplay. And then alongside that, we'll also like hear that it'll come out the same day on Xbox. Because Final Fantasy VII, it has been PlayStation exclusive for, God, what, like 4 years now? Maybe longer? And then Rebirth, of course, was a timed exclusive whenever it came out. It eventually came to PC. But it's yet to come out on Xbox or anywhere else. There's going to be a playable demo of Silksong at Gamescom in a couple of weeks. Then maybe we'll get more news there. We'll either get a snippet of it here during this direct, or we'll just have to wait the 3 weeks until Gamescom. Because if they got a playable demo, yeah, they're going to have to say something. So we should have news on that soon. And it would be neat if it's here, but if it's not the end of the world. And then the other Square Enix thing that I had, and this one's just wishful thinking, in a could you imagine scenario. Proper Kingdom Hearts versions instead of the cloud streaming. So we have Kingdom Hearts on the Switch, but 1.5 and 2.5, 2.8, and Kingdom Hearts 3, all the games, everything that is available in the all-in-one collection on PlayStation 4, and the like various compilations on Xbox, Steam, and Epic Game Store, they're only available as cloud gaming on Switch, and they run terribly. I think that it's time we get some proper, like, actual Switch Kingdom Hearts ports. Like, give us a physical cartridge release. Put the games on the damn cartridge. Don't make it a keycard thing. Just give us Kingdom Hearts, like actual playable Kingdom Hearts on the go on the Switch. That's what I want. And then the rest of my predictions, I'm doing air quotes, are very like boom, boom, boom. Nothing really to them. I feel like Sea of Thieves is gonna get shown off, or we're due for Sea of Thieves on the Switch too. Sea of Thieves came to PlayStation last year. And I just think it would be awesome to see Rare make a big splash, pun intended, by coming back to Switch 2 and like making a return to Nintendo with Sea of Thieves. I think the game would be tons of fun on the Switch 2, having a playable on-the-go version of Sea of Thieves. And it's still a big game. It's got a whole other year of content that's been shown off and roadmapped, I'm pretty sure. So plenty to look forward to with Sea of Thieves. And then kind of keeping with the Rare stuff that I'm hoping for that could get shown off here. Conker's Bad Fur Day for the NSO N64 mature 17 plus rated application. Because it's really silly that they went out of the way to make a mature rated N64 app for the like dozen or so. There's like literally maybe a dozen rated M N64 games, and we've already gotten a third of them. We got Turok and Turok 2, and then we got Shadow Man, and then I think Perfect Dark is rated M, so Perfect Dark is on there. So that's like 4 out of those dozen or so games right there. So you've got a third of them already. And then the only big, like, noteworthy exception that isn't part of that is Conker's Bad Fur Day. And there's no reason that Conker's Bad Fur Day couldn't or shouldn't be there, because Perfect Dark is there. That's a Rare developed game. They could give us Conker's Bad Fur Day. So that, I feel like we're due for that. And then, like, the only other big rated M N64 game that I feel like is missing is Resident Evil 2. Because they like, very painstakingly made Resident Evil 2 fit on an N64 cartridge. It was kind of nutty how they did it. Because that was a PlayStation 1 game. And then they managed to fit it onto the like, smaller cartridge size for the N64 without making too many cutbacks on the game. And then last kind of prediction, doing air quotes again, that I have, and it also kind of falls in line with Rare, is Donkey Kong 64. Anyone that knows or follows the rumors for N64 NSO, there's like a key art splash screen, and in that splash screen you can see Super Smash Brothers for the N64 and Donkey Kong 64, and they are grayed out. They're within that splash art, but those aren't games that have been announced or shown off anywhere. Smash Brothers, that's Nintendo, like, proper. That's a first-party developed game. That will not be shown off here. But Donkey Kong 64, yeah, Donkey Kong is a Nintendo IP, but it was developed by Rare, so I think by a technicality, you could see that being there. Unreasonable and Unfounded Hope, Shin Megami Tensei 6. Hey, I mean, I feel Atlas will show up, so when, but I feel Persona 3 Reload's like a more reasonable. Five Vengeance just happened, but I believe in it. Fair, yeah, I was gonna say, didn't 5 just come out? But Persona 3 Reload for Switch, now that I could certainly see, which is why I have it on my predictions list. Oh, and then I also put Glover, because that would be fucking hilarious if we got Glover. And then now Nintendo hates me because I said fuck. Oh no, whatever will we do? No, but Glover would be hilarious. There's like absolutely no reason for Glover. Oh yeah, Metaphor Refantasio. I forgot all about Metaphor. Yeah, Switch 2 port of Metaphor would make total sense. Because that was another, like, noteworthy exception, is it's everywhere but Switch. But now the Switch 2 is out. And I think that's the big, like, true over-encompassing reason for this Direct, is for Nintendo to show off, boom, 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 a ton of, like, there'll be a segment of just rapid fire, like, games that we've had from the last 2 or 3 years, that, like, the Switch just missed because of performance. And I think we'll finally get them here. It won't take up too much of that 25-minute runtime. Just run through a quick trailer showing off, 10, 15-second snippets of each game with a little splash at the bottom showing what that game is to tell you, like, hey, confirmation. Your favorite game that didn't come out on your favorite console, now it is. Here it is. Here you go. Play it on the go, play it at home, play it docked, play it however you want. get better performance. And that's another thing that I feel like could happen that I didn't put on my predictions list just because I felt it was small. I feel like games like Doom, what was it, 2015, Doom 2015, and a couple of like the Bethesda games that came out, they could probably get the performance boost and resolution boost on Switch 2. Because we've had several games that got official patches, or free upgrades and updates. I did air quotes there, because, I mean, it's just the devs, you know, playing nice. They don't have to do that by any means, but I appreciate when they do it. Anyway, there are plenty of other games that could get the free upgrade package, you know? And then there are also some that if they want to squeeze out $5-10 from you, whatever. That's on the developers. That's not Nintendo making them do it. That backlog of third-party things that should work on Switch 2. Yeah. Because, like, that was one of the Switch's biggest problems. Like, it was a fantastic console, don't get me wrong. But whenever non-Nintendo fans looked at the Switch, and even third-party developers, when they look at the Switch, they aren't seeing potential. They aren't seeing the performance that they need for their games to run. And now with the Switch 2, one of the big things for Nintendo with the Switch 2 is they get to play catch-up. They get to get these games that they missed out on, but no fault of their own, except that they made a, you know, underperforming system for what these developers were pushing for. But now it's there. I don't think we're going to see another huge hardware capabilities boost to where the Switch 2 gets left behind. I think the Switch 2 is very competitive performance-wise with the consoles that we currently have out. And Switch 2 is certainly at a higher performance bracket and bar that Nintendo in-house can work with. Like, we're going to see some phenomenal first-party games. This Direct isn't about any of that. So we'll get all that later. But, like, just to like, temper expectations, remind everyone, this is a partner showcase of third-party developer stuff. Nothing Nintendo, like, first-party is going to be here. So no Samus, no Metroid, you know, Prime 4 is showing here. We aren't going to get any first-party game updates shown off. Nothing Pokemon-related. Like, we already had that Pokemon Direct 2 weeks ago or whatever. Which I do need to like, sit and watch that properly. Because the ZA stuff looked really cool. Hell, maybe instead of playing games afterwards, I could play that and react to that too. Give you guys a little bonus. Like, because I haven't seen a lot of the stuff in the Pokemon Direct. Let me know if that's something you guys would want to see, and then we'll go from there. But the Direct should be starting here in about 10 minutes, so that gives me plenty of time to sip and enjoy my coffee. What about you guys, coffee crew? Any of you got some out of left field predictions or anything that you'd like to see at this Direct? I'd love to hear it. Because I'm trying to think, like, what hasn't been shown, I guess, is a better thing. Because surely Nintendo wouldn't want to dedicate a 25-minute Direct to just reiterating what we've seen announced on other consoles. Like, they don't have to show nothing but new stuff, but I feel like they wouldn't waste too much time retreading covered ground. Because the Directs are, like, special while also being nothing to write home about. In, like, the most respectful of ways. Like, Nintendo Directs are not meant to blow you away. They are not E3. And I think that goes for any of these, like, bite-sized showcase kind of things. PlayStation Direct, State of Plays. Yeah, PlayStation State of Play. Like, you're never expecting anything new or extravagant from that. It's always like, hey, check out all this cool stuff that is coming soon or is dropping today. Ooh, actually, dropping today. if they show off some updates to already existing games, or games that are, like, underperforming on Switch 1, if it's a Switch 2 upgrade pack, I could see them dropping that today. Saying, like, after this direct, you'll be able to install it now. Blah, 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 blah. This is a fun little graphic that they have playing on loop. Ready for the thing to start proper, though. We still got another 10-ish minutes. But let me scroll back through, see what everyone else has said. Maybe Zelda Twilight Princess. No, okay, so Biscuits, there won't be any Nintendo first-party stuff, so no Zelda. Anything like that would be later on down the line. I would love to see Twilight Princess get a Switch 2 port, though. Because it's one of the, like... That and I guess Wind Waker, but we just got Wind Waker on the GameCube. Twilight Princess, so I would love to see the HD version come to Switch and Switch 2. Or just Switch 2 if they feel the performance, if they want to, like, boost it even more. And leave Switch 1 behind. I wouldn't be too bothered by that. Because that came out on the Wii U. And we haven't gotten anything Twilight Princess since then. Because we got Skyward Sword. But I'd love Twilight Princess. But that wouldn't be here. This is all partner third-party developer stuff. And then alternatively, to stay on Twilight Princess, I guess, just a little bit longer. Alternatively, what I would love to see is Twilight Princess come to the GameCube NSO. Give us a GameCube version specifically. Because I haven't played Twilight Princess HD, but isn't it built off of the Wii version? So, like, Link is a right-handed, you know, sword fighter, not a lefty like he traditionally is. And then also you said on your bingo card you have nothing about Silksong and small something about Silksong. So you got both spectrums. So whether Silksong shows up or not, you're recovered. You can give yourself a free space. Ah. Oh, you know what? I've seen some people talk about, like, they'll show off a snippet of Call of Duty Black Ops or whatever the new Call of Duty is. Be like, oh, look everybody, here it is. It's on Switch 2. Because they did, I think Activision said Call of Duty would be making its return to Switch. Or Nintendo. Meaning Switch 2. So we might get a snippet of Call of Duty, which will be extremely mid. The crowd will go mild. but that's something that could pop up here. If it does, I'm gonna be upset, honestly. To be quite frank. If Call of Duty shows up in this, I'm just gonna toss my coffee mug. Can't get too excited for Silksong, too many teases over the years. Yeah, that's fair. That's like us Kingdom Hearts fans with Kingdom Hearts 4. You give us a little bit of a snippet, and then we have to wait 3 more years for anything new. We keep thinking, oh, it's just around the corner. It'll be this year. It's happening, guys. And then we're waiting an eternity. And then it'll finally come out, and it won't please everybody, and we'll all be upset. Because that's what happened with KH3. Silksong, though, I feel like that's a totally different boat. I need to play Hollow Knight. I've had it in my backlog forever. We're at about T-5. I hope they give us, like, an on-screen timer so I know when I can mute my Electro Swing and turn the Direct music on. I don't know if I can play the music from the Direct opener. I don't know what licensing they've got going on here. But I know my electric swing is license free, DMCA free, so I can play this to my heart's content. And that's one of my favorite things about finding these artists and creators with DMCA free tracks and everything available. Team Cherry pulls the plug on Silksong after being shown in a Nintendo Direct. I think that signs it's the end for the company. That one time they said the game would release within 6 months. I think that was them being extremely, like, hopeful. I think they were being optimistic about their development cycle. Because wasn't Silksong one of the games that got super duper hit hard by like, the big Unity engine controversy? Like, they were worried that they were going to have to change engines and everything over Unity with its license agreement. I seem to recall that being the thing. That was 2 years ago, and then no excuse, no communications. No, I feel like that was around the time the Unity thing happened. Like, they were legit worried that they were going to have to completely start over, because they were a small enough team, and everything been built in Unity. You have personal beef with their marketing director? Ah. They stole your lunch money in the 6th grade. Forgot. Sultan was going to be a DLC originally for Hollow Knight. I seem to recall that being the thing. Yeah, it was going to be a DLC. Then they had enough new ideas and expansions to the game that they decided, no, let's make it a full-fledged sequel. So that prolonged things. Then you had the whole Unity fiasco, which I think sorted itself out in a manner that Silksong wouldn't be affected, because those developers were some of the, like, first to come out and say, like, guys, this Unity thing's no joke, we might have to pull the plug for a minute. And they weren't the only developer that had that issue, but I remember they in particular were very transparent about the gravity of the Unity situation on their development cycle. Just not doing its job, and somehow got the same thing with another game. So it's, oh god, what was his name? With, No Man's Sky. Who made that? Hello Games? Big Smile? Some like... I think it was Hello Games. But man, that dude, with this over-promising... which he became a textbook example of don't say too much during press interviews. He's since, like, really turned himself around. Yeah, it's the opposite, where there's just no marketing whatsoever. And that's like... In Silksong's defense, and the marketing's defense, if they have nothing to show, there's nothing to market. So it doesn't exactly make that, like, it makes a marketing job difficult. You have to understand where they're coming from. If they have nothing to show, then what are they going to market? You're not going to market nothing. Oh, and here we go. Let me get our Electro Swing. Oh, no. Electro Swing muted. Let's get that going. Oh, hello. That's my 8 a.m. alarm. Now, let me know if the direct is too loud. And I can already tell that it is a little loud. Let me bump that down a smidge. They don't have any teaser or anything, even when the game is supposed to release this year. It happens. It's a small team, and they have the whole Unity thing. But direct time, let's see what we got here. Yeah, just in time to finish my coffee. The 25-minute show in 5 minutes is going to be building this direct logo. Hell yeah. immediately starting with something I don't recognize. Did I miss anything? No, Natty, it just started. Oh, from Capcom. Oh, is this a new Monster Hunter Stories? This, like, is immediately making me think Monster Hunter Story. Yeah, Monster Hunter Stories. Okay, cool. So this would be, what, Monster Hunter Stories 3?
Our ignorance is proving fatal. The encroachment threatens to drive our people out of house.
And if I need to bump it up, too, let me know.
Has brought our two kingdoms to the brink of war.
This is either a Monster Hunter Stories 3, or it's gonna be, like, a proper Switch 2 version of 1 and 2 bundled together with upgrades, visuals, stuff like that. Tiny bit? Okay, I can do that. There we go. That should be good. I don't know anything about Monster Hunter Stories. Okay, Monster Hunter Stories 3, there you go. Twisted Reflection. Dig it.
I can hear them. Two sounds. Overlapping each other.
I've always liked the art style of these games. But gameplay-wise, I think they're more...
Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's Nintendo Direct.
I think they're more, like, turn-based combat. It's not like Monster Hunter proper.
Monster Hunter Stories 3: Twisted Reflection, launching on Nintendo Switch.
Don't forget your other licenses, Capcom. Well, we got Resident Evil at the PlayStation State of Play.
In the Monster Hunter universe.
Monster Hunter Stories has always been a very Nintendo, like, Switch-directed, side to the Monster Hunter IP.
You'll see the logo of the system the game will launch on here.
Oh, okay, that's a nifty way of telling us, you know.
If both logos are shown, the game will launch on both platforms.
Cool.
Okay, first up, let's take a look at some upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
Yeah.
Let the good
Oh, okay, wait.
By royal decree, a brand new game in the series is rolling on
what?
Nintendo Switch.
Once Upon a Katamari? Yo, what the fuck? You can't open with Katamari.
It's a time-hopping trip through the ages to restore the universe for the
This is what I've been waiting for.
Use helpful items to roll your
Oh, you guys know I'm getting this.
Customize the prince and cousins looks to your liking.
Oh my god. Oh, I love this.
With friends in online multiplayer. Make a big Katamari.
Oh, this is big enough to bring out my King of all Cosmos. Yes, Once Upon a Katamari. Sit down on my lap, I'll tell you a story. Oh, is this showing the music credits? I love this. I've wanted a new...
Katamari launches on Nintendo Switch October 24th.
That's just around the corner too.
Later today on Nintendo eShop.
Oh, please have a physical release. Please have a physical release. If it does, that will settle what okay, Just Dance. I'm shocked they still make these. But Katamari, like, Once Upon a Katamari, that seals the deal. I'm gonna get Katamari Damacy reroll, and also We Love Katamari Royal Reverie. Both of those I'll get on the Switch. Because I've been debating getting Katamari Damacy on the PS4. Now I'll get it on Switch to have them all together. Especially if that has a physical release. If it's digital only, I'll pass on it. Unless Once Upon a Katamari is not Switch exclusive. That's when I'm immensely curious if that'll come to other consoles. Alright, I get it, it's a new Just Dance. Thankfully it's short. Party to 40 tracks, including all these names here.
Next up, are games heading to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch.
Okay, so now it's a mix of both. Dragon Ball Z. Just Dance is fine, that they should stop making new ones and just release track packs. Yeah, because that's like the thing, is you release a game and then for the next 3 or 4 years, you just put out track packs for it.
Enter the fray with over
But it's Ubisoft we're talking about. If they can put out a whole new release, that's what they're gonna do. Get that full $60, $70 game purchase from you.
Or follow your own path and redefine history with alternate versions.
I'm not up to date on my Dragon Ball games. Is this a new one, or is this a game that's been out and it's coming to Switch?
To create your own scenarios. Then share them online with players around the world.
Oh no, an ad break in my Dragon Ball? Anyway. Yeah, I wouldn't know enough about Dragon Ball games. I will say that they're always, like, visually nice. Like, Dragon Ball is one of those anime that translated over to 3D rather well. And that's been the case since,
launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems November 14th. Pre-orders begin later today.
It's one of those games that, like, translated to 3D well. All the way back on the PS2. Oh my god, Plants vs. Zombies? Are you shitting me? EA's still dishing these out? EA holds that property, right? I know they had the Garden Warfare games. Yeah, because they bought Pop Games, or PopCap. Yeah, this is EA, of course. It's just gonna be a collection of the like, web-based mobile Plants vs. Zombies. I don't think anybody has ever reacted to Plants vs. Zombies like that. Dragon Ball game isn't new, it's on the other platforms right now. Okay, so yeah, it's one that it's coming to Switch after being notably absent from that console. Featuring local co-op. Plants vs. Zombies replanted. Cool.
The club is yours.
In a FIFA game? Alright. I guess I had, like, forgotten EA exist. I should have known it would be a lot of EA games. Just boom, boom, boom. Here you go. The FIFA games are neat, like, every 3 years, if you skip them around. And that goes for all the EA Sports games. Like, they're not inherently bad, but when it's an annual release, you, like, pick and choose.
Get reacquainted with these games.
Welcome to the party,
Repack. This is just a Pac-Man World repack, right? Oh no, it's World 2! Okay, this is a new release. That's exciting. So, I never played Pac-Man World, but Pac-Man World 2 I played a ton of. So, I was wondering when this would happen. That's exciting. Oh, and they got, like, the Mario Galaxy kind of thing, where player 2 can, you know, flail a Joy-Con around and play with you.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
You don't understand sports games? Oh, and Evil Ace Chronicles, getting a new look at it here. I just got my pre-order put in yesterday. I got it on PS5, not on Switch, though. Now you have the Pac-Man French theme from the animated TV show stuck in your head? Oh no. That's where that Actually Pac-Man guy came from, isn't it? Are you talking about that one? Like, it's on Netflix or some shit? I'm, like, gonna gloss over Evil Ace Chronicles, so I want to go in relatively blind. But, thank fuck it's coming to Switch and Switch 2. I love that. So it's getting a physical release on Xbox and Switch, but not, or PlayStation and Switch, but not Xbox. Wait a minute! Persona 3 Reload! Let's fucking go! Alright, so that's one prediction checked off my list. Oh, look at me. Pat myself on the back for that one. If that's the only thing that I got right, or the only prediction that came to fruition, I call it a win. And I just started playing Persona 4.
Persona 3 Reload launches on
Ooh.
the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
Having not played any of the other Personas, I know Igor. He was the guy there. But I don't know his assistant.
Next, please take a look at this.
Oh, it said list, so we're about to, like, go through some rapid-fire ones. Oh, whack! I just got done telling Biscuits there wouldn't be any Zelda. But, well, here we are. This is that Hyrule Warriors game, right?
He will bear his fate.
I guess I should have known that could potentially pop, since it's a third-party developed one.
Until Hyrule itself is no more.
The opening theme says stuff like, he's yellow like a lemon and round like a ball. It's Pac-Man. Phenomenal. Yeah, this is looking like Hyrule Warriors. Which I think we knew one was coming. Or a new Age of Calamity game. Which I think is the same thing.
But you sought it from Hyrule of all places. This is madness.
There is danger here.
It's just visually nice.
Enormously so.
Age of Imprisonment. Okay. Neat. And then this is more of that, yeah. Not the same thing though, but close enough. Okay. I don't keep up with the, I'm doing air quotes, side games, or the not Nintendo, like, first-party developed Zeldas.
That was the latest trailer for Hyrule Warriors: Age of Imprisonment. We hope you're looking forward to experiencing the canonical events that led to The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom game when it launches this winter.
Ooh, so they are canonically tied. I might have to check those out then.
Let's continue with some more games coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Alright, so we're past the games developing on both. Now we're going full Switch 2.
From Sundays.
Realest Madden ever. Wowee. Yep, Madden 26.
NFL legend in the most dynamic Madden game yet.
Haven't snagged it, you need to? Bet. Okay.
Realistic play styles.
But going back to the sports games, so like Biscuits, like sports ball, it's got its fans, and like the games are fine, but they are by no means like a pick up every year kind of game. If you're mildly interested in sports, pick one up every 3 or so years, and you'll get more or less what you'd want. You get the latest, flashiest improvements, better physics, updated, you know, team rosters, so you're not playing with people that are retired or have been traded off to other teams, stuff like that. Like, all the sports games that I have are from the PS2 and 3. I don't really keep up with the new ones. But they have their fans. Then the Hyrule Warrior games have all been solid. Okay, how many are there now? 3? Is that the third one that just got shown off there?
A cozy campfire is calling.
Oh, we get one of our streamer cozy games that everyone will play for a week and then never touch again.
In this cozy fire building sim, chop wood, arrange the pieces, then light them up.
Don't tell me the whole game is just making fucking fires for a campfire. That is silly, but I'm here for it.
Let enough oxygen flow through and maintain the right amount of heat.
Bring the comfort of arsony into your home. With tongs, yeah, like, these are some big-ass chopsticks.
To create an even bigger fire, just blow on it. Sometimes, though, a little patience is all you need.
That is a cool way to implement, like, the Switch 2 features, like the microphone, being able to blow on it and stuff like that. I see the point of it, but it's such a, like... No! Not with the Discord, homies! No! Oh, that's like cursed! Oh, Christ! Who wants to sit by the campfire with me? Who wants to do immersion breaks? Oh. Bro, just go outside. Literally touch grass. Nintendo said nah.
In these games. Apex Legends is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay, that's not one that I'd considered,
Squad
but
up
makes
and survive
sense.
19 other teams in Battle Royale.
Now give us Titanfall 3.
Or show off your skills in Mixtape, where you'll take on 3 rotating game modes. Plus, both Battle Royale and Mixtape have enhanced resolution and smoother performance.
Oh wait, yeah, it's already on Switch, isn't
Move
it?
your crew and aim for
Okay, so
victory
it's just
when
saying there's a Switch 2,
Apex
like,
Legends
dedicated
launches on
version
the
now.
Nintendo Switch 2 system August 5th, along with the new season, Showdown.
Okay. Makes sense to wait until a new season to launch a new
Tiny Familiar
version.
embarks on a grand adventure.
Shady,
With
your game,
magical
it's getting
farm
shown off.
backpack in tow.
Where's the
You can
rat?
Climb, pull, and even swing to greater heights.
Stuart Little's
Explore
looking
this
different
vast
than I
world
remember.
And gather ingredients to create a cure for your
Shady's made
enchanting
several
ally.
games lately. I feel like rats are
Up to 4
totally
players
in
can
right
journey
now.
together in online co-op. A little mouse
Because
and
Sony, they had their
adventure
like
when
PlayStation VR 2
Hella
games
launches on
with
Nintendo
like the
Switch 2
storybook and the
next
mouse.
year.
How far into this are we?
Explore a galaxy full of opportunity.
Outlaws wasn't already on Switch?
Embark on a journey
Okay.
across the
A lot
iconic
of EA.
galaxy
Oh,
far,
no, that's
far
Ubisoft. I
away
almost said
in this
EA.
open world
A lot of EA and
action-adventure
Ubisoft,
game,
though.
taking place between the events of the Empire Strikes Back
I just got this for free as
and
well.
Jedi films.
They got it on
You'll take
PS5.
the role of Kay Vess, who,
Someone had an
along
extra
with her
copy and gave it to
companion
me.
Rex, is fighting for her freedom. Explore distinct locations, both new and familiar. as
I guess
you
we're about
hunt,
halfway through this
steal,
thing.
And outwit your way through the galaxy's crime syndicates, and gain the means to start a new life. Traverse through
Red the
space
Hut? No,
by
I don't think that's Red, but
trailblazing,
I think it's his
or by
cousin
land on
Jabba.
her S-57 Cardinal speeder, and take on quests
I'm assuming this will be a
stealth
complete
and shooting,
edition.
with some puzzle-solving mini-games in between.
It'd be really silly to release a game and expect you to buy the DLC separate. If they're gonna put out a new version, they may as well make it a complete.
Star Wars Outlaws launches on Nintendo Switch 2, September 4th.
Alright,
Pre-orders are
that's
available
not
now
too far
on
off either.
Nintendo eShop. Survive the future. Salvage the past.
No idea what this would be.
Secret collective, you'll travel between a future plagued by anomalies and a past on the verge of collapse.
But these are...
Uncover
The last few have all been games that are out that it's just formal announcements. Like, hey, coming to Switch 2.
Dangerous creatures born from the remnants of humanity prowl the wasteland. You'll need to craft ammo and supplies with limited resources to fend off brutal enemies. But don't let your guard down after defeating them.
No, this is not
The
Dead
monster
Space.
absorbs a fallen
This is,
enemy.
I think it was
Fall
called
into
Orphan.
an even more nightmarish form.
And I was about to make a comment that, like, these Switch Directs are always so cute, because they'll show a rated M game, but they'll neuter the footage to make it not too violent, because I know a lot of kids watch these.
Extracting the essences of people
But no,
you
this is
knew in
still
the past.
spoopy.
You can strengthen your own abilities. However, there's a price to pay.
Very Dead
You'll be haunted
Space-esque.
by visual and auditory illusions and lose your grip on reality.
Huh.
What caused the world to collapse? And what is the true mission you've been tasked with?
Going Dead Space Eternal Darkness. Yeah, I was gonna say, oh, Chronos A New Dawn.
Nintendo Switch 2,
And this is one that's
September
out,
5th.
isn't it? I feel like that's been out
The
a minute.
dragons of the East and West.
Another Yakuza? Already? I guess they're gonna chug these out pretty quick, because it's just a matter of optimizing them for the Switch 2.
Yakuza Kiwami 2 is
Bet,
making its
okay.
way onto Nintendo Switch 2.
And if they consistently give physical releases, I might grab these on Switch instead of PlayStation.
Entertainment districts in Japan.
Yeah, no, I knew they were porting another one, but, like, I wasn't expecting one to be, like, chugged out that fast.
Ryuji Goda.
Because Yakuza 0 Director's Cut, like, that was a launch title for the Switch 2.
Use free-flowing combat moves to take on foes in action-packed brawls.
Looking great, too, I gotta
Take it
say.
out using your fists, weapons, and everything else at your disposal. Plus,
And it makes perfect sense, because haven't they done, like, performance, like, visual clocks for the Switch 2, and it's comparable to the PS4 Pro?
there's no shortage of
Or, like, even competitive over the PS4 Pro? Yeah, it's super solid.
a deadly clash between two dragons begins when
Hey, Davey, how's it going?
Kiwami 2 launches on Nintendo Switch 2, November 13th.
Lots of stuff to look forward to on Switch in quarter 4.
Kiwami, the story that launched the epic series, is also launching on Switch 2 the same day.
Just
featuring enhanced
gonna throw in
graphics,
Kiwami 1 as well.
extended
Makes
graphic
sense.
support.
Cool, so you'll have Zero, Kiwami, and Kiwami 2 all on Switch 2 in the first year.
Nintendo Switch
Hell,
2.
the first 6
Let's
months.
Take a quick look.
Just getting ready for work? Nice. Oh, Borderlands. This is one of those snapshots I was talking about, where it'll just show off a ton of stuff all at once. Baby. NBA Bounce, what in the jam wannabe is this? Oh, ew. What Flower Wonderland? Wheat Flower Wonderland. Is that a DLC? Romancing Saga 2, Revenge of the Seven. Oh, I guess that didn't have a Switch release already. Shinobi Art of Vengeance. Yeah, more of this. Like, just give us a snapshot. Borderlands 4, oh, okay, which I think we knew was coming to Switch 2 already. But cool to get, like, confirmation, I guess.
Two more games
The
to
Romancing Saga games are another one that I want to, like, dabble into. Because 1 and 2, they got remade
Through
recently.
that door is to pass through time,
Ooh, well, here's Square Enix.
to travel a road spanning centuries. From here, heroes set out on a journey of hope.
Square Enix presents a brand new action RPG brought to life in HD 2D. This is Philabildia, a continent overrun by beast tribes.
Philabildia.
A spell of safekeeping is all that protects humanity's sole bastion, the Kingdom of Huther. One fateful day, a set of ruins is discovered.
I love
in
this
the
style
wilds
of game, so this
beyond
is
the
one
castle
that...
walls.
Philadelphia? Ew, gross.
Elliot leaves the kingdom to investigate.
Facing danger is what adventurers do.
At his side is a fairy named Faye.
Missed opportunity to call it a spell of gatekeeping. For real.
Together, the duo venture beyond the kingdom's protection.
I love these 2D 3D games. And Mikey, thank you for the hydrate. Appreciate it.
With all sorts of foes. In battle, study your opponent's moves carefully.
Yeah, these 2D 3D remakes and styled games that they
Fight
keep
with
doing.
swords for quick and
I'm
automatic
here for it.
strikes. Bows and arrows to target enemies from afar.
It's resource saving, it's nostalgic feeling,
Closer and more. There are 7 weapon types in total. but
and
that's
it
not
like
all.
it really
You can also
like
strengthen your
resonates,
weapons
I
by
feel, with
equipping
the
different combinations
like
of
old school
knife
RPG fans.
Try out all sorts of
Feels like a
variations.
mana game, but the
Find
way of
playstyle
Octopath.
that works for you.
Ooh, and it's 3 stream street. Mikey, look at you go.
Your fairy companion
The bloom and
Faye
blur
can
kind of mess
also
with me.
attack
Yeah, I
and
can
with
understand that.
items.
And I wonder if some of the games would
Control
offer that
both
as a
Elliot and
toggle.
Faye separately, or 2 players
Like, that would be a
can
good
control at the
accessibility
same
thing to
time.
consider, if they
You'll
don't
find that
already.
she's very helpful on your adventure.
I'm just curious to see what this is. Because they said it's
Join
brand new.
Elliot and Faye on a grand journey that, unknown to them, will span 1,000 years.
And I'd be cool, I'd be fine if this is a new IP.
The Adventures of Elliot, the Millennium Tales.
And,
launches
yeah,
on
I'm gonna say
Nintendo
yes.
Switch 2
New IP.
next year.
Here for it.
After today's presentation, a debut demo will be available.
Oh, a demo,
There
that's
will be an
cool.
upcoming survey to gather player feedback.
Elliot is a rather dull name. Get all these fantasy tropes, and then, yeah, you got Elliot.
Everything began with
Hi, my name's Elliot.
mother of all. She created
Is this a new setup? No, this is my coffee sips. Oh, no, there's Octopath Traveler 0. Whoa, 0! Excuse-moi? Which, Octopath Traveler, that's also one that I want to jump into. Because 1 and 2 both have physical releases on Switch. 2 only came out physically on PlayStation 4 and 5. 1 didn't. Looks cozy. It's kind of my podcast kind of setup for whenever I want to have chat and chills with friends. Or reacts like we're seeing here.
Are you going to find the people who took our
My son's name is Elliot. That's a brilliant name for the protagonist, sir.
And a tale of beginnings that unfolds across Orstera.
Whoa, that's a cool everybody's here kind of shot. Okay, so Octopath Traveler 0.
Available on December 4th, 2025.
That's gonna definitely solidify getting
That's all
Octopath
for
Traveler on
today's
Switch.
Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. Thank you for watching.
Oh, that was it? We're done? Wow, okay. Checks out. Opening with Katamari, though. Damn. They knew what I wanted. Raccoon, you seem perplexed that that was it. I mean, we knew it was going to be short. Like, we knew it was going to be a 25-minute show. I think that was solid. I was excited for most of what they showed off. Yeah, there's our thank you for watching. And then as soon as they make it available to go back and watch through it again, I'll put it on to where I can just chug on back and like react to it muted and give my thoughts as we go through. Because we're at like what, just the 1 hour mark of the stream here. Yeah, just an hour in. Cool. And I think we're good. I don't need to watch the Bonanza Direct. Let me go back and then let me hit it from the start. Let me find the start. Start. Where it at? Where is it? There we go. I'll put it right there. Mute that. Let me get Electro Swing going. But Katamari. Once Upon a Katamari. Like, holy smokes. Like, that alone makes me very happy. Octopath Traveler 0. Like, those two right there are definite grabs for me. Cool saying, you know, Yakuza. 4 HD 2D games out within the next year. Yeah, we're getting a lot of them. Square Enix definitely seems to be embracing that style. Pissed at the pacing to shit. Like, it's, okay, game, 1, 2, 3, okay, see ya. Half the games are just ports. Alright, so, here's the dealio. I think we all kind of knew that was going to be the case, though. Because the Switch, like, at the very start, we were talking about the Switch had been grossly missing on third-party developers. So, covering a lot of ground with the, you know, snapshots, showing those off, like, that makes total perfect sense. Yeah, Stories 3 was a pleasant surprise. And hello, Trendo. That was a fun direct, I gotta say. And I guess, Trendo, if you wanna hop in here and chat, let me pull up. I'll be in the collab zone over at my server. If you wanna.
Whatever you're talking about, I don't care.
Hi, Woody from Kingdom Hearts. I forgot that would that would play and so oh, that was very loud too. Stories 3 is cool. But I can't at the moment. Well, anyway, I'm in collab zone if anyone wants to hop in and talk about it with me. Because Because I thought that direct was absolutely fine. I think it covered most of the ground that I expected. Thought it'd be immediately with the next announcement after Monster Hunter. What was it? Oh, Katamari. Yeah, Katamari was like the first announcement after this. And yes, Once Upon a Katamari, I'm here for it. Like, goddamn am I here for it. I have wanted a new Katamari game for so long. And as far as I can tell, that is not a remake or port. That is truly a new Katamari game. Because it's not Touch My Katamari, it's not Katamari Go-Go, whatever, the like PSP ones. Which the PSP titles were all just remakes of Katamari 1 and 2. Or Katamari Damacy. And we love Katamari, but portable. I want to see the like trailer for it again. And I do like Nintendo going forward. If they're doing this whole, we're gonna show you outright on the little sidebar which versions of the console it's coming out for, is great. Because what that tells me is that the Switch is getting at least 1 or 2 more years of support and releases. And starting with the brand new Katamari is great. I love that presentation style. Yeah. And looking at this gameplay again, it looks like it's using the same engine as Katamari, or We Love Katamari Royal Reverie. So it's made in the Unity engine, which would make sense. And the game played perfectly fine on Switch. So making it a Switch release, and it, you know, be compatible and working on both, of course, makes a lot of sense. Yeah, like Switch One, I see it getting at least another year or 2 of support. And if they're going to go through the trouble of denoting games that are going to be on both consoles in future directs, that would reflect that. Oh, Once Upon a Katamari. Love it. I do need to see if that's coming to other platforms, though. And then Just Dance. Yeah, we can talk over this one. I don't care. But overall, like I was saying, I feel that Direct covered everything that I would expect. And Persona 3, I call it that one. That was, I think, the only thing that I called. Yeah, that was the only thing on my list that was there. We did not get any Elden Ring or Duskbloods shown off, which I'm a little surprised by. And then we didn't get Silksong, which was like, that was just hopeful thinking. That was copium at the max. And then Sea of Thieves, I was like, honestly, I was thinking Sea of Thieves would have popped up, especially in that snapshot of like, check out all these games coming. But Persona 3, like, that one I figured, like, we've got Persona 5, Persona 4 is coming, so Persona 3 on Switch 2 makes all the sense in the world. You'll definitely snag Persona 3 on Switch? Yeah. I've got it on PlayStation, because I nabbed it for, $20 at Wally World. Got it super duper cheap, which I was stoked about. I need to grab the DLC still to have it complete. But I've got the game. And then I gotta get through Persona 4 anyway. I need to finish Persona 4 before that remake even thinks about coming out. This surprised me that this was on the Switch 1. Oh, talking about Dragon Ball here? Or talking about Persona 3? You've already got Persona 3 Reload and have bought enough versions of Persona 3 throughout the years. Yeah, no, but I mean, for Switch owners, the people that got left behind, forgotten about, whenever Persona 3 Reload came out initially, like, that's big news. Can't sit here and hope for Silksong anymore. Silksong's taken out of your will. Damn, biscuits. They did you dirty. Understandable, though. And Dragon Ball coming to Switch 1. Okay, yeah. Like, that's one that I would have maybe figured Switch to. Not that it's a graphically demanding game. It's an art style that works well and can scale well So the optimization wouldn't be difficult. And it's coming to both. So it's going to have, oh, you know what? I'll bet it's one of those releases where you buy the Switch 2 version, and it's a Switch one, and you get the upgrade. I bet that's how they do it. I would imagine most of the games that have that Switch and Switch 2 version are going to be like that. Where you're buying the Switch cartridge, and you get the free upgrade. Quote-unquote free, instead of paying the $10 or whatever. Plants vs. Zombies Replanted. It's just... I don't know, I think it's cool that we're getting updated versions of Plants vs. Zombies, but this also feels like something that we've gotten a dozen times already. Like, am I crazy, or have we not had original Plants vs. Zombies in a while? I feel like this is one of those easy to redo kind of port kind of games. So it's like, you're giving it a nod, and that's gonna be it. Anyway. Just means someone still has a license. Yeah, EA is gonna hold on to it, because they bought PopCap Games ages ago. And they wanna maintain and hold on to that. Unlike Feeding Frenzy, which everyone forgot about Feeding Frenzy, but whatever. Maybe we'll get a new one eventually. I don't see what they could do with Plants vs. Zombies. You've done Plants vs. Zombies. And Katamari game is going to release on other consoles. Okay, I'm still probably going to grab it on Switch, especially if it gets a physical release. Just because I'm pretty sure Katamari Damacy, it's got a physical release on PS4, but it doesn't have a PS5 version. And then We Love Katamari got a physical PS5 release, but not PS4, to my knowledge. Plants vs. Zombies, but it's a turn-based RPG. No. Yeah, Pac-Man World 2 Repack, which I knew this would happen, but getting confirmation is super cool. Because I loved Pac-Man World 2. Which, I actually, like, had double-checked my PS2 copy to make sure it still worked. Because I wanted to ensure that everything about it ran smoothly. Yeah, I thought it was saying that Repack was getting, like, a Switch 2 update. That, like, pleasantly surprised me. Monster Hunter Stories 3 is another game forcing me towards next gen. Oh, because it'll only come out on PS5 and Switch 2. Yeah. Game like that, I'd be surprised if it came to PS4, Switch One, or Xbox One. So what I'm hearing is you gotta get a Switch. No, not necessarily. A lot of the games that got shown off today are going to come to other platforms. Except for, like, clearly exclusive kind of titles, like the, Hyrule Warriors. And a lot of the titles that got shown off today were games that were already out on Xbox and PlayStation, but are finally that are finally out on Switch. Whether it be Switch 1, like they finally put it out there, or it's coming exclusively to the Switch 2. But if you do go the Switch route, get the Switch 2. You won't regret it. It's a fantastic system. I've thoroughly enjoyed mine. Which, after talking about this a little bit more, and kind of going over, like, reiterating stuff, I'll boot up my Switch 2 and we'll play some Mario Kart or something. And speaking of Hyrule Warriors, like, this was one of the like, true exclusives that got shown off. And Biscuits, don't know if I had already thanked you, but thank you for getting on those shoutouts. Appreciate it. But, cool. Yeah, I'd forgotten about Hyrule Warriors already. That's another one. So, Octopath Traveler 0, Katamari, Hyrule Warriors. I should just put these on my like, wish list. Like, just go ahead and have them on there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put all the Octopath Traveler games on here. The only Hyrule Warriors that isn't a canon game is the first one. Okay. But I think they put more care into the Hyrule Warriors games whenever they came to Switch. Because that first one was on Wii U, right? Like, it was on Wii U. And that first game was more like, hey, let's test the waters and see what they think. And then with the second one, that was Age of Calamity, right? The second one? Or is that a totally different thing? And then it got a Switch port. Yeah. So Wii U, then 3DS, and then finally on Switch. But yeah, that first game, experimenting, testing the waters, seeing if people vibe with it. Oh, it did well? Okay, cool. Bet. We'll make a new one, and we'll tie this one more directly into the, like, lore and plot of Hyrule Warriors. Or, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, stuff like that. More directly tied to Breath of the Wild. Yeah. Age of Calamity. You have a Nintendo Switch and it's pink? Nice. And then here we are with the EA Sports titles. But yeah, Octopath Traveler. Let me put that on here. Octopath Traveler. And then I'll go ahead and put Hyrule Warriors on here as well. Didn't expect to see Hyrule Warriors because it originally didn't say developing partners. But then the direct, I was like, oh, that's probably in here. Yeah, I was expecting it to be just third-party, like, publish stuff. I felt that Hyrule Warriors felt like it was cheating a little bit. But not in a bad way. Like, it was cool seeing that. And it's one where I feel they were ready to show it off, and they felt this was the most appropriate place for it, so that's fine. But that was the only, like... Oh, this fucking campfire game. This is one that I would unironically grab. Just to play it once and then never touch it again. Because that is all this game is going to boil down to. Is it'll be a play it once and then never again. Unless you're just, like, desperate for the feel of sitting around a campfire without the warmth that a campfire brings. Because everything was fine until they showed off the shot of, like, the headshots and the bubbles. And that was cursed. Yeah, like, you want to go outside but don't actually want to go outside? Is touching grass on your agenda but going outside scares you? Have we got a game for you? Game with tongs and yapping with the Discord homies. Chronos was that horror game that we were all calling Dead Space, right? Going to reference a game as People Exhibit A after someone sets a forest fire. Oh god. Yeah, some twit nugget is gonna play Chillin' by the Fire while actually camping, and they're gonna forget that they have a real fire. And then, like, that homie that was actually out camping while playing Chillin' by the Fire, they're culprit number one. And then, yeah, Apex, which... Oh, you've been into Grounded? Grounded was alright. I remember playing it when it was in, like, the preview program on Xbox. I thought it was okay. Game's fine. It's another just survival, you know, builder game, which we have so many of those. It's me. I'm the silly one at the campfire in the Discord call. I could see it. Yeah, I could see it, Biscuits. You would take us all with you. You would struggle to make the fire, first off. And then once you do make it, you make the fire too big. And then you forget that you have to watch it to make sure it doesn't spread. But then you'd get distracted by the Discord call chilling with the fire game. And then before you're able to react, like, there go the Smokies. Damn. Oh, Hila, the mouse game. That looks interesting. Not one that I would personally have on my radar. It's one of those, like, I feel like it's gonna be a cozy game. And those are always hit or miss with me. And then Outlaws was, like, one of the bigger... Hey, here's a third-party game that wasn't on Switch because of performance issues, but now it is because Switch 2. I'm wondering how optimized Outlaws on Switch 2 would be. Because the game had performance issues even on PS4 and Xbox One. And I don't know if those versions have been patched and updated to a more acceptable state. And that's the interesting place that Star Wars games are in. Oh, here's Kronos again. Yeah, I'll get another look at this. Biscuits isn't allowed to manage fire to hang out? Yeah, absolutely not. I think most people like fire, though, which is why that chilling by the fire game... We get, like... It awakens a primal instinct in us. You know, if I looked at this blindfolded... That's stupid to say. If I saw this and didn't have the, like, splash screens and everything telling me, like, what was going on... You can't show me a game blindfolded. Anyway, showed me this no context, I would maybe think Returnal. Especially that shot of, like, the gravity beam gun, whatever. We see Red Flower and then return to Monkey. Yeah. Yeah. No, Biscuits, don't cry. Here, you know what? I'll let you by the fire, but only once. But let's be honest, that's all it'll take. It's only once. I am curious if the, like, live has ended. Yeah, I'm just watching it natively now, static. Want a proper fire, not an inferno. No, it's Biscuits we're talking about. I guess if I had to give the like, Switch an overall rating, though, I'd give it a, like, 7.5. Nothing crazy wild, except for... No, you know what? It's a 10 based on Katamari alone. But if we're looking at everything else, 7.5. A lot of cool stuff, a lot of the ports we kind of expected. And overall, just... No, I'd bump it up to an 8. Yeah. I'll say an 8. Yeah. Solid 8. 7.5 feels a little too low, because there were some really cool announcements in there. You can make biscuits are on fire. So that's the problem, though. You make biscuits are on fire, but on account of it being biscuits, even with their own fire, they will find a way to spread that to everywhere else. So you'll end up with the same problem, regardless of how contained you think you've made it. You can give a proper fire, just gotta give me a memo beforehand. See, that's the thing, everyone will forget. Like, none of us are gonna remember to do that. Look at Majima. What a goober. Saw Yakuza 2 and completely forgot when came out on Switch 1. Oh, yeah, and then Kiwami is getting the updated version, so that's what that was. As long as it's not a gender reveal party, I think the fire will be fine. I have my doubts. I don't believe you. Okay. So Kiwami was already out, so it's getting a Switch 2 upgrade. Updated version. And then here's that snapshot again. So we're here at the end, basically. Oh no, wait, there's still Elliot. I forgot about Elliot already. After saying, you know, hey, that looks interesting, and it's a new IP, I forgot about Elliot. That's like, every Elliot ever probably relates to that. Oh yeah, Romancing Saga, that's one I need to check out. Not because of Romancing Saga 2, but it reminded me that that series is one that I need to look into. Wait, what are you whining about, Arrow? Romancing Saga? I know it's not a definitive edition. Or what's not a definitive edition? Oh, you guys are talking about Kiwami on Switch 2. Or Reload. Oh, Reload on Switch. Oh, well, yeah, no. Like, I guess it is a choice to, like, to put it out as, like, just Persona 3 Reload without the DLC. You would think updating a new, like, package of a physical release include the DLC, which kind of makes sense. People did the people thing and assumed Reload on Switch 2 wouldn't have the, or would have it. I mean, it's not getting any more DLC. May as well make a new physical release version of it. Call it Persona 3 Reload Complete or whatever. And have it be the version that's on Switch 2. Because it's not coming to Switch 1, is it? Anyway. No, it's just like, it's a choice. Makes sense, I guess, but how much? Anyway. They could have done it. Yeah, like when it initially came out on the other platforms, the DLC hadn't been released yet. Like, we all knew it was coming, because you could buy it day one. You'd get the season pass or whatever. Because there's a free pack-in deal for a lot of the things. Like, Xbox Game Pass had a perk where you could get the DLC free. Because the game came to Game Pass. But yeah, you just had to wait for the DLC to release. But now it's all out. Like, everything's out. So they could do a complete edition or definitive edition, whatever they want to call it. They could have done it. They didn't. It's fine either way. It's just like, huh. Like a head scratcher. And here's Elliot again. I do like the Axolotl lava boss. That's pretty cool. But yeah, The Adventures of Elliot, The Millennium Tales. And that's coming out next year. Oh, but they do have that demo available. I will probably check out that demo. And a post-play survey coming at a later date. And then this is... Yeah, this is that Octopath Traveler 0, which they're releasing right at the end. And that's one that I might grab the Switch 1 release. Just to have the like, box art match across the games. I don't know. I'm not that picky about it. Alright, you know what? If it comes out and it's got the Switch 2 version is just that thing that they do, where you're buying the Switch 1 cartridge, and you're getting the pack-in code for the DLC, like the upgrade, I'm gonna get it on Switch 1. If it comes out and everything is on the one cartridge by default, then I'll get the Switch 2 one. But if it's like everything else that I imagine, where it's like, you get the Switch 1 cartridge in the Switch 2 version, and it comes with the pass for the package, then yeah, I'm gonna not worry about that. Because then you get that extra grody text on the box saying, you know, includes free upgrade to the Switch 2 version, yada yada yada. Which, the box art's just objectively ugly whenever it's got that going on. It's an interesting game to have the HD 2D style. Talking about Elliot. I feel like Square Enix they've released enough of those now and they're selling well enough that is the look and style that they want to go with for more of their games. Whether it be HD remakes, or in Elliot's case, a brand new IP and release, but they want to capture that nostalgic kind of retro feel, because it makes sense to do it that way. But that was everything with that direct. We're at like an hour and a half. You guys want me to pull up the Pokemon Direct and give a very late reaction in response to that, or should I boot up some Mario Kart and we'll just yap and hang out for an hour or so? HD 2D Kingdom Hearts game would honestly be cool. Sure, let's do it. Oh, talking about the Pokemon Direct? What are we sure let's doing it to? I'm gonna go now, you guys. Love checking in on you and hope having a feeling better every day. COVID will not defeat you. Good to hear. Yeah, Mikey, thanks for hanging out. Always enjoy having you come by. Alright, and yes, on Pokemon Direct. In that case, let me hide the shared screen for a second so I can scroll down and find it. And thank you for the final hydrate before you bounce on out of here. Yeah, absolutely. Which I need to go and grab that bottle of water. I owe you two. I'm gonna drown myself. Holy shit! I'm scrolling through the recommended. Hollow Knight Silksong announcement trailer from 6 years ago. You guys really are getting it rough. You're right there with us Kingdom Hearts fans. Wow, that's amazing. And I like that 35 minutes ago, pretty much everything, like as soon as the direct wrapped, they put out the individual trailers. That's cool. I'm just gonna have to look up Pokemon Direct. Pokemon Direct from this year. No, not the partner showcase. Oh my god, all the links are for the... There we go, Pokemon Presents, that's what it was. And then, let me show my shared screen. Yeah, there we go, there's Pikachu. But I'll be right back. Let me grab that bottle of water. Alright, I have returned. There's a person on YouTube who posts every day about news for Silksong. It's kind of sad, but funny at this point. It's called Daily Silksong News. Oh no, not DSN. Oh, that is, like, not to be mean, that is incredibly sad. That's like the twits that used to sit there and like, because I had a friend in high school that would do this. They would sit there and wait on news of like Mikhail Gorbachev, former prime minister of the Soviet Union. They would like wait every day. They would check like a newsletter every day to see if Mikhail Gorbachev had passed away. Because they blamed Mikhail Gorbachev for ruining the Soviet Union. Like, alright, first off, you're weird. Second off, it's weird to wait for daily news that someone died. Third, I don't think we can be friends anymore. I know I do my silly Emmerich Armor shtick once a week, but 6 years every day for a game? Oof. Yeah, no, like, to drink, I'm sure there's a newsletter you could subscribe to that'll tell you whether or not Emmerich Armor's and Final Fantasy XIV for films yet. You're not weird for it. We still love you for it. It's okay. But anyway, let me get our Electro Swing muted again. And then just for shits and gigs, we're gonna react to the Pokemon Direct from Pokemon Presents from last week. Yeah. So I'm behind on this, obviously, like 10 days behind. But there's some stuff in here that I didn't see, I think. And it's more Nintendo, and it's more this format that I've become rather fond of. Sort of like with the Nintendo Direct, they spent 5 minutes animating an intro for the Pokemon Presents.
Hi Pokemon trainers, I'm Chris Brown from the Pokemon Company International.
I think at Orsia Collection will let you know they data mine outfits to get their previews. Oh shoot, I just realized I didn't have the closed captions on for the Direct. Oof.
Thrilled to welcome thousands of trainers from around the world who will battle across the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet video games, the Pokemon trading card game, Pokemon Go, and Pokemon Unite. These elite trainers will receive a celebratory promo card for competing in the Pokemon World Championships. Let's take a first look at this year's special artwork for Paradise Resort.
Oh, this like physical card kind of stuff, isn't it? I don't keep up with the physical cards anymore. The only cards I care about are the ones from the Pokemon Trading Card Game app.
In an arena for the very first time. Those who can prove themselves as the best will earn incredible prizes, including the coveted Champions line.
This Pokemon Drip is pretty fire, though.
We expect more than 20,000 Pokemon fans.
This is for the Pokemon World Tournament. Oh yeah, because it was going around the same time as this Presents, right?
Will also receive a special digital code to obtain.
You still have a box of Pokemon cards open? Is that what I need to do? Do I need to get back on that meta? Do I need to become a Pokemon card snob and start collecting, doing boxing content for the rest of my life?
Some of these streams have special giveaways planned, so we hope.
Is that what the kids are doing these days?
As they strive to achieve the title of World Champion.
Japan Direct had a new Dragon Quest 1 and 2 trailer. Oh yeah, because that's coming out in like a week, isn't it? Or it's coming very soon. Because I saw where pre-orders are still up.
We want the Pokemon to have as much fun as they'd like. We'll do our very best to help.
You need another binder. One of them's getting too thick. Oof.
So you can make the most.
Oh yeah, Natty, if you're here, this was like not this that we're looking at right here. But the project that they showed after this was the thing that the Wallace and Gromit team's behind.
Haru? Oh yeah, that guy's totally her ex, no doubt.
Whooper! Mudkip!
Working actually makes
I do like this style.
I can work harder too.
I don't know if I would watch the show, but this style it's endearing.
Sorry Celio is causing you so much trouble. I know it's a lot.
How long have you and Celio known each other, Dan?
It's like, whenever I saw this when watching Salty DK Dan do his react to it, like this makes me feel like Pokemon will do anything. Less live action, more this. Yeah, no. Like, if they made more adaptations of video game movies and stuff in this style or styles adjacent to this, I'd be all about it. Or make animated adaptations of video games in the film. Like, we don't want live action all the time. I don't have a Netflix subscription, but that's something where they're getting a new season of
The
it.
creative director at Aardman Animation Studio in Bristol, England.
Oh yeah, and here's that Aardman animation.
Award-winning stories with iconic characters. Now,
Creators of
we have the
Wallace
pleasure
and
of partnering
Gromit.
with Pokemon on an exciting new stop-motion animated series.
Which it was odd to like
Very special Pokemon
open them up
front and
right
center.
after that previous one, because it would make you incorrectly think that that's what they had a hand in. But no, they're working on something
It will
separate.
give a unique look at the Pokemon world told from the perspective of Pokemon, with a signature Aardman sense of character and comedy and craft. I know you'll love it as much as we do.
Would you like some
We couldn't
cheese,
be more
Pikachu?
excited to share this sneak peek with the world. So let's have a look.
Morning is stupid. What is this? So we finished with the direct, and now we're looking at the Pokemon Presents from last week. Because we watched the direct twice in the span of an hour. And like, I love Aardman Productions. I think they're fun, but like, this trailer doesn't do anything for me. I'm gonna be real. That trailer does not do anything for me. It tells me nothing, which I guess it's a teaser.
Hello everyone, I'm Utsunomiya from the...
It's adorable, yeah, but like, I don't get Wallace and Gromit from it. And I barely get the Aardman stuff from it. Like, it didn't look play enough.
We'd like to share the latest information about Pokepark Kanto. Please have a look.
Like, that could have been any render from any Pokemon 3D project, and I'd be none the wiser. Oh, I forgot what was immediately after. Oh, the new Pokepark area that they have opening up. Which a lot of the opening of this show was, like, here's real-life stuff. Netflix series, a card game, Pokepark. I like Sir Farfetch'd and Pichu is your sleeper in Smash, so it has your attention. Fair. Sir Farfetch'd is a cool design. I will give them that.
A space where Pokemon will always be, and where people and Pokemon can have fun together.
Yeah, a lot of the opening of this was like real life stuff. There wasn't a lot of game stuff to show, aside from Pokemon Legends ZA. Oh, and then that oh, there's that Pokemon Stadium style game. I forget the title of it.
Pokemon playing together in groups.
We'll get to that. I think that one was immediately after this.
We want to broaden people's idea of how Pokemon live and interact with one another by letting them experience a world with Pokemon in it. A place where we can tell visitors, welcome to the world of Pokemon.
Pokemon Champions, it sounds right.
Diverse landscape of this rich natural forest where Pokemon reside. There's also an area where Pokemon and
But I also thought, no. What was the one that was on the Wii? That was Pokemon Battle Revolution. Which it's kind of the spiritual successor to that. Which that game, on its own, was like the spiritual successor to Pokemon Coliseum and XD Gale of Darkness. Take out all the adventure stuff and just put the battles in, and I don't think a lot of people like that. But Champions, if they play their cards right, I could see it. No pun intended. I could see it. Yeah, it's more like Stadium than anything else. But I want to see that adventure aspect of it. Like, put the RPG elements back in. Whoa! Pokemon Go! If I played that, that would have been wild. I'm sure.
Coming soon. Max Pokemon will be appearing one after another. Eternatus will be appearing for the first time globally. We also have a promo code to share that will give you a chance.
What if for the end of Pokemon Go, they just end the world? They just destroy the fucking world in Pokemon Go. And that's how they end it all off. Like a big Galactus scale Pokemon just wipes everyone out. Oh, here we go, Pokemon Champions. Like, first proper look at it. Because I think we had only gotten teasers prior to this, Presents. Or no, this is something different. You're surprised the guy's been going for this one? Well, whenever you're a mobile game that, like, revolutionizes the way people look at mobile games, what in the world is this? Okay, this is adorable. The Totodile gets to be a little pirate? What is this? Oh, that cafe game, that's right. Oh, that, like, absolute mobile game slop that they throw at you. Oh, no. Oh, it's adorable. And then Pokemon Sleep, this is their... Like, Nintendo will throw Pokemon on anything. They really, truly will. Like, I can't wait for the Pokemon microwave application that lets me catch Pokemon while I reheat my burrito from 2 weeks ago. Then I'll be living life. Pokemon Unite's been around for 4 years? Wow, I guess I didn't realize it'd been around that long.
Latios and Latias join the fray to commemorate Pokemon Unite's 4th anniversary. Latios and Latias can both quickly fly.
Maz played a lot of Unite back in the day.
Will be available after this broadcast ends.
May still play it, I'm not sure. Like, Pokemon Unite's been around long enough for them to put the Pokemon in the game, so, like, I don't recognize. Pokemon Wave is what they should call the app for the microwave. Well, that's how most MOBA games work. You start off playing when everyone's new to it, and you do kind of alright, but then once everyone learns the groove and learns the meta, then it becomes a sweat fest. And that's when they like, separate the boys from men. And then that's when you get the, like, actual player base count. So you just had a, like, perpetual skill issue. You should have been better at the game, Adaro. Maybe then you'd still be playing. You'd still be one of the cool kids. Oh yeah, this was that logic kind of game. And then they reward your developing brain by giving you plushies. Not real plushies, but like virtual plushies you get to decorate your virtual room with. It's a neat idea, but it's another one of those check-in daily kind of games. It's not a game per se. Though it makes me think, like, the next evolution of Brain Age Academy. But here we'll make it Pokemon themed and reward you. Neuron activation equates to Pokemon plushie. This game, where it has a nice idea, it also seems it should be, like, part of a main game. Oh, like, make it a side thing in one of the main games. Like, I could see this being an optional thing from like, Scarlet or Violet. You get to decorate your dorm room or whatever, because you're in, like, a university in Scarlet and Violet, aren't you?
Pokemon Friends,
part of an academy,
where players enjoy the thrill of realization while untangling their thoughts. Every day you play is a chance.
How much longer before we get Pokepalooza and it's a reskin of Mario Party?
Pokemon Friends.
It's Nintendo we're talking about. They wouldn't directly infringe on their own properties. They got Mario Party on lock. They don't have to make it Pokemon. I almost said Animal Crossing, because they did the Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival, and that was a travesty, so they decided not to do it again.
A free update geared for the Nintendo Switch 2 system is available for the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games.
It's just a recap of the like, Switch 2 upgrade that came out.
Switch 2, you'll be able to enjoy smoother movement.
Oh yeah, more or less. Which I'm really excited to finally play Scarlet now that the Switch 2 is out.
Nintendo Switch 2 as well.
Okay, yeah, no, Amiibo Festival, it did require that you buy, like, the Amiibos, get the full experience. Which is just, like, an icky way of going about putting out a game. But even then, like, the core gameplay itself was so repetitive and bare bones.
These Terra Raid battle events will feature.
It was trying to get on the Toys to Life game craze while also not doing that because Animal Crossing very quickly dropped Amiibos. Like, Animal Crossing was one of the first and most prominent ones to do the Amiibo cards rather than the Amiibo figures. And I don't think that was Amiibo Festival's fault. I think that was just, there are so many villagers, Nintendo wouldn't be able to afford making a figure for every single villager. It economically didn't make sense. So they made them for, like, the main characters and left it at that. Like, the villager got one, of course, because they're in Smash. And then Isabelle and Tom Nook got him, I think. Here is that Champions game. And it really does just look like Battle Revolution.
Pokemon Champions.
But with a new coat of paint. Flashier visuals for the Switch.
On your Nintendo Switch or mobile device. You can invite your
Oh, I forgot it's coming to mobile too.
Join the action by linking with Pokemon Home, or you can find new partners.
It being on mobile, that might give me some incentive to try it out.
You can recruit Pokemon to your team to battle alongside.
Because the mobile style games, I don't like playing them on my Switch, because I feel like my Switch should be for more fully fleshed out games. Mobile games sit in that really weird spot where, like, they get that stigma of being a mobile game, but they've come so far that mobile games could belong on a console. And we're in a weird bridge kind of era. Because, like, the Resident Evil remake games, you can play them on mobile. It's insane. Mobile phones have come far enough that the Resident Evil remakes are playable on mobile. They are mobile games. Shit's whack. There's some people saying that this should be free, but also say it shouldn't be because it says there's no microtransactions. I would rather a game like this. Take a sip of water. I would rather a game like this be a one-time purchase, and you get the full package, knowing full well that at some point support for that game will end one day, than it be free with microtransactions and become a money sink. I don't know. No, you know what? No, I would prefer it be free to play with microtransactions. Yeah. And here's ZA. I guess I would prefer it be free to play with microtransactions. Because then I don't spend anything on it, and I play it for however long it's supported, and then I don't lose anything. But if I bought it, and then support ends one day, I feel like, well, damn, there goes $20 or whatever. ZA looks great. And the trainer customization, I am so here for it. Like that gets me excited. That tightens my socks. And then the Pokemon models look good too. Like, I don't mind that it's all more or less confined to Unova City. It takes the X and Y customization and multiplies it by 10. I didn't play enough of X and Y to get that far, but I think I know what you're talking about. Or I would even say, like, Scarlet and Violet, because Scarlet and Violet, you get, like, outfits. But I don't think it's this in-depth. Because you still have, like, your base trainer model, and you get, like, the 6 or whatever hair colors. that you get to apply it to the handful of hairstyles. Whereas here, it looks like you can do multi-hair color options, you can do highlights, you can do this and that. It looks good. X and Y was the first to have customization. I feel like it was. Because that was the last on the 3DS. Before going full on to like, Switch Pokemon games.
Team MZ's objective is
And then all the Switch titles have had customization of some degree.
Let's get to know Team MZ a little better. There's Naveen, a fashion designer in the making.
Like, I'm pretty sure even Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee have, like, the two trainer characters, with the masculine or feminine, and then you get, like, the skin tone and hair color options. Because, that's how New Pokemon Snap was.
And find lots of Pokemon to add to your party.
Oh, X and Y was the first on the 3DS, and Sun and Moon Ultra was last. I forgot about Sun and Moon.
With the Pokemon you've raised, aiming to climb the ranks.
Maybe it's that X and Y was the first and only Pokemon I got on the 3DS. And the only game on the DS that I'd played prior was Diamond and Pearl.
Is the boss of the Rust Syndicate.
Because I've said it before, I'm super behind on Pokemon.
Some kind of business with the members of Team MZ.
You got Y and Omega Ruby. There were so many DS titles, it was impossible for me to keep up with them. And I never really resonated with the DS to begin with.
Change their hairstyle. Looks.
Like, all that just, like, I know it's going through it so fast. But look at all that. Like, that looks great. It's gonna be Fashion Souls, but Pokemon. And you can do it with some of the Pokemon, too. Ah, I love it.
You can also take photos at interesting
Yeah, this is one I'll be grabbing. For sure.
If you like.
Because it's like you're gonna get the two different modes, basically. You get the daytime where it's going around exploring and catching, and then at night it becomes a battle royale or whatever. And you gotta climb your ranks through the trainers. Which I think it's a really neat idea.
People around the city who need a hand and solve their problems.
You just wanted another Arceus? I thought that Arceus was a little limited in scope. Or, no, not even that it was limited in scope, it was too broad. I think they tried too hard to make it this grand open world different zone explorer, and the Switch just wasn't equipped for that. So with ZA, what I feel they've done is they've condensed the world to the city to refine the gameplay. They put gameplay at the forefront, and I prefer that. Make compelling gameplay before you go and try and make this huge, expansive open world. Because I found the exploration and the running around and catching the Pokemon to be tedious in Arceus. It was a pretty game. The catching mechanic was fun, but it was too big for its own good. So having a more condensed experience with ZA, with better refinement, better combat, better emphasis on, you know, customization and exploration that has meaning and substance. Like, I want to jump through the city and see what it's all about, because I didn't play the game that it featured in prior. And it's fine that you like that there were minimal trainer battles. That's why the trainer battles in ZA is its own, like, it's a separate mode to it, basically. You still have your daytime running around catching Pokemon like in Arceus. Like, all that's still there. That battle time, like, the nighttime trainer battle things is that competitive. They wanted to give you a piece of both. And I think that's great. But Octopath Zero info is up. Basically, they took the story from the mobile game, made a real game with good, non-gotcha mechanics. Amazing.
On October 16, 2025. We hope you're looking forward to your new adventures in Lumiose City.
Zero takes the mobile game and reworks it away from being hung up around the gacha system That's good. I never would have known. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know that Octopath Traveler had a mobile game. Oh, was that it? Yeah, that was it. Okay, cool. In that case, close out of that. Oh, hi, hello. Look. Oh no. The infinite. Oh, it's gonna keep on going. Streamception. How far can we see it going? Oh, this is goofy. I'm here for it. But let's hide that shared screen. And then let me get the Switch 2 turned on. We'll hop into Mario Kart. Just kind of chill and hang. And Nintendo Switch. Boink. Oh, speaking of... Did I put Arceus in? Oh, I put Arceus in because I thought I might jump into Arceus instead. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we ended with the Pokemon. Let's update my software. Sure. Okay. Whatever. That's funny. But yeah, I didn't know Octopath Traveler had a mobile game. But anyway, Octopath Traveler 1 and 2. I'm gonna grab those first. Because I know they're both out available. They've been around a while. And then I'll get 0 after the fact. What was I? Just came out reload on Switch 2 as a game keycard. Yeah, like the first year or so of Switch 2 games, because these games have been in development, or they've been sitting around a while. Like, it's a little late for a lot of games that they knew their Switch 2 versions were going to be worked on, for them to say, hey, let's, make it a full cartridge thing. If they thought that the game keycard was going to be the only feasible option for them, naturally that's what they would have taken. So rather than delay for another year to get that full cart release, just put it out the way it is. Like, the game keycards aren't going away anytime soon. Octopath 0 is going to be a game keycard as well, since there's going to be a Switch 1 version. Switch 1 also had that, where everything went to eShop. Keycards are kind of weird attempt to bridge the gap. Yeah, and I mean, there's nothing inherently wrong with the keycards. I can understand the concerns on, what happens a decade from now when the Switch 2 inevitably goes offline, or ends its end of life cycle as an online capable system. And I say 10 years, like it won't be longer. But it like all good things come to an end, and the Switch 2 development cycle will be no different. And with it being this online required handshake, whether it be just to authenticate or whatever, it does leave people understandably concerned on the game preservation. Because it's like, do I even really own the game? Do I have... the data isn't on that keycard. It's just the license saying you can have the game digitally. And yeah. Doop-doop. Like, I would prefer more games come out and be on the cartridge. Which is why I think the Switch 1 versions are going to be so valuable for the foreseeable future. And it's like Octopath Traveler 0. Like, if it's going to be game keycard with Switch 2, I'll just get the Switch 1 version. And then I'm assuming it'll be like a lot of the games that have Switch 1 and 2 releases, where I plop in the Switch 1 card and it plays it like it's a Switch 2 one. Or I'm hoping that'll be the case. If it's not, then yeah, I'll get the Switch 2 one. The first year of Switch 2 releases is going to be awkward and and weird. And there'll be like, you're just gonna have to suck it up and get the key cards for some of these games. It'll get better though. Not sure what'll happen, but my idea is smart. I'm a pretty smart fellow, what can I say? I don't know what level Ponyta evolves at, but I'm gonna throw you at rocks. And then, for anyone interested, I am still hanging out in Collab Zone if anyone wants to come chill, hang out for a bit while we, you know, kill another hour before I have to start getting ready for work. Hello, Krogunk. I'm not going anywhere near you. Whoa. Have I seen blue crystals? What does that have? Oh, Sky Tumblestone. I've probably gotten a few of those before. That's Castor Fern. What is this over here? I haven't played Arceus in so long. Sootfoot Root. That's a big angry skunk. Gonna walk past you. But, yeah, I guess going off... Whoa, hello. Oh, you're skunk. I'll fight you. Like, I just... Arceus is fine. It's pretty. It's fun. But it does get repetitive. Like, running around the worlds like this isn't the most exciting thing. If ZA gives a more contained story, or a more contained world that has a tighter focus on the exploration and everything, I would take that over another Arceus any day. Is this deep? I can't remember. Not too deep that I can't traverse across it. Okay, cool. Who did I piss off? Who's angry? Oh my god. That's a big hippo. Oh, it's a... Is it an angry one? Or... No, it's just a standard hippodon. You know what, actually? Now, how do I swap? Yeah, that works. Rune Factory's still got the coolest implementation, both versions on one cart. There are a couple of games that are like that. Where you'll pop it into, like... Because there were Switch 2 box releases. Where you'll have that Switch 2 cartridge. I did air quotes. But you can pop it into a Switch 1. And then it reads it as a Switch 1 version. What level is the enemy that I'm fighting? I'll put out Luxray. Oh yeah, because that's level 36. No effect? Oh, no. Wait. Oh, is it? It's ground type, isn't it? I should run. Alright, gotta go fast. Please don't chase me. Please don't chase me, Hippodon. I'm so sorry. Oh god. Oh, being chased by a hippo is terrifying. Like, they are the most dangerous animal in Africa. And then Geodude. More Krogunk. I hate that I came out here. I don't even know why I'm out here. I have completely forgotten the plot of Arceus, aside from gotta catch them all, because God told me to. God being Arceus, by the way. And then, like, there's some drama going on between the like, Pokemon villages. Something, eternal harmony of the people. All that jazz with Pokemon. Here we go, back to camp. Not our Lord Bidoof. Oh yeah, no, our Lord Bidoof. I forgot. Did I call Arceus our Pokegod? No, I meant Bidoof. Just enough to get my health back. How many Pokeballs do I have? 22, and then I got 7 Great Balls, Heavy Balls, Feather Balls. Okay, so I got plenty of balls packed here. That's good. Why is the music so ominous? Chill! I didn't do anything! Did I? Have I upset people? Oh no. In this economy? What are you up to? Know the grit dust and grit gravel that wild Pokemon sometimes drop? You can use those to train up your Pokemon. I think I knew that. Yeah, I seem to recall that being a thing. What's that wisp over there? How do I jump? Can I jump? Oh, I just climb. Oh my god, no, let me up. Touch. There are 18 wisps remaining in this area. What the hell is a wisp? I forgot what the wisp are. Well, alright. Well, there are 18 more. This is one of those games that I'd started, and I just, for the life of me, could not get into it. Alright, I couldn't. Like, it was a weird in-between. Hey, there's a wisp over there. And it's one that, like, I set it down for too long. And everything is so foreign to me. But the idea is neat, but I do think I'll prefer I do think I'll prefer ZA. I think the refinements that it's making are exactly the issues that I had with Arceus. Because I came into Arceus expecting, like, a return to the more traditional Pokemon game. And that was not at all what I got upon playing it. What do we have here? King's Leaf. I don't think I have inventory space for any of this. Oh, I should probably change my category. Category Pokemon. Not with 2 N's. Pokemon Legends. Arceus. There we go. Done. Get that updated. Cool. And it is nighttime, so we got Ghastly galore out. Don't have space in my satchel for that item. Uh-oh. I'm gonna be, like, chased by Ghastly for a while, aren't I? Oh no. Yanma, you're not gonna try and jump me, are you? No, you guys are chill. I just want these apricorns. I'm just minding my own business. That's gonna be a Burmy. And you know what? I'm gonna throw a Pokeball. Let's catch it. Yeah! Caught Burmy. No, Ghastly, you don't see me. It saw me. Got a lot of Teddy Ursa around, too. Oh, that's a very angry Ursaring. Just gonna slip past that. Try not to get jumped by Geodudes. Oh my god, now I got little cuddly bears chasing me. Can't catch a break. Isn't there a sprint button? Yeah, there's a sprint. Ow, fuck. Oh, fuck me! Oh god! Oh, no, 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 no. Ursaring, I'm so sorry. Geodude, no, no, Ursaring. Oh my lord! Okay, just gonna... getting out of here. Don't hurt me. I see why I put this game down. It stresses me out. Pokemon shouldn't stress me out. No, let me grab the... There we go. Yeah, give me that iron chunk. Oh my god, is he still stuck? Oh my lord! Ursaring, stop, please! Stop! No, quit chasing me. Please stop chasing me. How persistent is this Ursaring gonna be? Huh? Oh my god, no. No, 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 don't get stuck. No, no, please. Please, I beg. Oh my god, no, no, god damn it. Like, I don't want to turn around too much. Christ. It didn't follow me all the way over here, did it? I know I got a pissed off Ghastly on me now, but surely Ursaring didn't follow me all the way here. No, okay, I think I'm good. How do I whip out my map? Whoa! Oh dear. I forgot to pull out Stantler. I thought I could hear Ursaring still. There's my map. That's what I want. And yeah, we got a campground not too far from me. Just up this way. And like, so again, going back on, I'm gonna sound like a broken record. Like, this whole explorable area here, and I think this was like an early Switch problem because it fell under the same like open world syndrome that was going on at the time. Like, game developers were too focused on making as big of a playscape as possible, and they forgot to put substance and meaning into it. Not that there aren't, like, a oodles of Pokemon to catch. Like, there's plenty to see. But when the world looks like, you know, this, literally everywhere, once you've seen it for a while, you've seen it. There's nothing left to get out of that. It's just, and then it becomes a monotonous slog of just repeating the same catch and repeat kind of things. And that's where I think Arceus falls flat. Is your mileage will vary on that gameplay loop. And for me, that mileage was short. And thank you, Biscuits, for the clip. Appreciate that. Item storage. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, I can put a ton of stuff away. All at once. What else can I move? All at once. Those are potions. I want to keep those. Revives. I want to keep those. Huckleberries. Move all at once. Tumblestones. These are made for, like, yeah, these are... That's a Pokeball material. Hardy greens, beautiful stalks of rice, bursting with light. Pokemon that dwell and wander among the fields love these greens, and will gather whenever the stalks are thrown. So it's type of lure. King's leaf, keen verbs, glistening, brilliant. Combining this herb with other materials needed to make medicines will boost their efficiency. So probably something for high potions, if I had to guess. I'll put all those away. And it's like, it's a case of Arceus does a lot right, but there's enough wrong with it that the loop just doesn't work for me. Which is why I'm excited for ZA. Because again, I feel it addresses most of the stuff that I took issue with. Move all those at once. All that at once. Those are my apricorns, bald mud. Forgot you could, like, sling shit at people. Spoiled apricorns. They're not good for Pokeballs anymore, but you can hit Pokemon with them. Okay. Oh, and then these Sky Tumblestones. Use those to make feather balls. Oh, and I can carry a ton of those. So let me move those to my satchel. Think that your major hang-up is it feels like the with ZA, they've overcorrected so much that we're having another regular Pokemon game. Yeah, I can see it. Because I feel ZA is maybe trying to like address two birds with one stone, in a way. They wanted to give players another Pokemon Legends, but they also wanted to give players another Scarlet and Violet. And I feel that part of that was ZA started development before the Switch 2 was, like, fully understood in-house. To a degree that they wouldn't have known the Scarlet and Violet were going to get these absolutely game-changing Switch 2 upgrades that make those games run and play the way that the developers intended. So ZA is trying to address the Scarlet and Violet, you know, issues and refine Legends in a sense. And I also think Legends Arceus was such an experimental, like, game whenever it came out to begin with, that they took a gamble putting that one out to, like from the get-go. I don't know. That's where I kind of stand on it. Like, because it feels very experimental. Look at me organizing my item box. Can you believe it? It's crazy. I'm learning. I did it in Final Fantasy, now I'm doing it here in Pokemon. You love to see it. Also, I don't want to be here. No, like, get me out. Take me home. What was that? Oh, that's just some weird purple over there. You! So you've caught one Pokemon. Care to report your findings? Yes, take this Burmy off my hands. And I think that ZA also, like, once the Switch 2 was more understood in-house, development probably shifted pretty heavily to the Switch 2 version. I'm curious to see what sacrifices or performance hits the Switch 1 version has whenever it comes out in October. Because it's coming out in October, right? Damn, if it's coming out in October, I got a lot of Switch games that I want in October. Oh no. Return to the village. Then I feel like I've got a rank up that I can grab. You got some stock. Scatterbang set, Max Revive set, Grain Cake set. What's a Scatterbang? Price 2,500. What am I buying here? I'll have to think about it. I don't know what the... I'm good for now. Oh, well, I've got $36,000. I just realized that. My understanding is that Arceus was a game released under their current direction of bouncing back and forth between casual and competitive entries. It's definitely not going to be a game for everyone, as the core of the game is catching every Pokemon for no purpose other than doing exactly that. There's no league to topple, and that may not sit right with folks. Yeah, no, and I mean, ZA doesn't have a league either. It's just got a, you know, a leaderboard, in-game leaderboard, not a competitive, like, other players' leaderboard, where you have the sub-goal of being the best trainer in the city. But it's not like gym leaders. It does an interesting mix of the two. Like, I think they took the trainer battles from Arceus, because it's not like they weren't here. It's just that they were so scarce that they felt like an afterthought. Because only battling wild Pokemon only does so much. And it gets it to where it feels repetitive. Having, like, trainer battles that you have to learn or prepare for to conquer and best, I feel that gives a better sub-goal than just gotta catch them all. Which I know is the initial pitch for Pokemon. Yes. Show you my Pokedex. Open. Back. Exit. Yeah. Yeah. Earned yourself a star. Hell yeah. I am now a 4-star trainer. Catcher. Whatever. What am I? Researcher? Expeditioner? Ooh, I can now use leading balls. Pokemon up to level 50 will also obey your obeys reliably in battle. The rewards you earn for your survey reports will be more generous now too. Have these as well. They are further recipes you'll need for crafting. Recipe for leading balls. 1 apricorn, 1 black tumblestone, 1 iron chunk. And recipe for crafting hyper potions, which is a super potion and 1 Vivichoke. Continue to dedicate yourself to completing Pokedex if you have to rise higher in the ranks. But like that's what the whole trainer battle-y thing at night seems to be. And if it's going to go the direction I think it's going to go, the player will have absolute freedom and choice. And like, hey, if you only want to focus on the daytime catching Pokemon and exploring the city, that is a-okay. And then the nighttime battle-y thing, like, that's there if you want to dabble in it. It doesn't seem like the primary goal. I think the core gameplay is still going to be catch all the Pokemon Unova City has to offer. But as a bonus, you fully expect the game to require you to slog through the ZA Royale to progress the story? I don't know. I'm sure part of it will, up to a certain degree. It's sort of like researching to a certain degree is required for the like Legends Arceus story, but it's not the main focus. I've got plenty of side content here that if I want to ignore it, I can. If I just want to have a run around and catch Pokemon game, I can have that and get a more or less complete experience. Speaking of, what do you have for me? Wow, that's a very dramatic zoom in on Zeke here. She never came back? Oh, you got a missing sister. I have been to the Boggy Mirelands. I got chased by a bear. I'm sorry, your sister probably got eaten. Sister Wanda? Okay, Cosmos. Anything I can go on? What does she smell like? That's a weird-ass question to ask. Ursaluna picked up Wanda's scent. Oh yeah, I've got my own Ursaluna. I forgot about that. They got a dig ability, so I can dig stuff up. Like, I think, going back on ZA again, I feel that the casual feel of it is still very much going to be there. And they threw in the competitive battles to win back the people that thought that Arceus was too casual. You can strike a balance. And I think that ZA will strike that balance. And then what do you have for me, Riza? Yeah, I'm that guy who fell from the sky. God gave me a phone and said, catch all the Pokemon. Fragrance of nostalgic herbs. Neato. So I got another little side quest. Did I mention that you fell from the... Yeah, everybody keeps reminding me that I fell from the sky in this game, and they find it all very... very far-fetched. Like the Pokemon, get it? And hard to believe. Oh, I forgot I could combat dodge roll all through the facility here. No normal human can fall from the sky. I mean, I'm built to tougher stuff than most. I feel I could probably fall from the sky and be alright. Especially if I fell into, like, I don't know, a herd of Mary, I'd probably be fine. I did appreciate how pretty Legends Arceus is. Its art style is really something else. Also, do you have new clothes for me? Ooh, you do have new styles in stock. Buy clothing, change clothing, buy clothing. Yeah, what do we got here? That is a very... Oh, what was the original Sinnoh game? Oh, Diamond and Pearl. Duh. That's a very Diamond and Pearl flat cap. But it feels so out of place in the, like, time period that the game is trying to represent. Let me go past the flat caps. Yeah, see, the woven hat seems a little more period appropriate. Forgot I gave myself, like, the big-ass ponytail. Headbands. The bands cover the headband. Well. Headband, handkerchief. Oh, and that's why I forgot that I had the ponytail, because I've been wearing the the like do-rag, the handkerchief, and it covers it. There's a bowler hat? Wow. Then the festival mask, which, yeah, I had those. What kimonos are available? I got the festival one. These are all festival tops. Fancy kimono. Those are pretty cool. Oh, wait. I like the mountainscape one, or was it the seascape? That's got good colors to it. There was another one. Yeah, I think it was a mountainscape. That's cool. I like that. And then there are full-on outfit ones, too. Like the tailored suit. And the karate outfit, if I wanted to dress up like Ryu from Street Fighter. No, I did not mean to... No. Quit shopping. Yes. I got my buttons mixed up. And then... You're the hairstylist, yeah? Hairstyling. Yeah, let me look at what you got. I don't know if the ponytail's doing it for me. Can I... Oh, yeah. Select. Yeah, that gives me the preview for it. Shorn, curled. Braids. They are very limited on hairstyles. I forgot about that. See, that's another thing I'm excited about ZA for. Sort of two... Oh, that's my eyebrows. I thought it was highlights. No, it's the eyebrows. Alright, you know what? I wasted $500. Whatever. Yeah, style my hair exactly the same as I had it. There, all done now. Why, you look simply wonderful. I feel wonderful too. Thanks, Edith. Yeah, I'll wear my hat. Cover up the ponytail. There we go. I don't think I will come back. And then let me save. How do I save? Is it from my bag or is it from the journal? No. How do I save? Phone. Exit. Journal. There's a way to manually save. Is it open? No. Satchel. Oh, it's from here. Right? It's from here. Save my progress. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Cause yeah, not feeling Arceus. Let me boot up Mario Party. Or Mario Kart. Boom. Mario Kart. Hang around in here for a minute. And update our category. Yeah, Mario Kart World is just a delight. And the music's so good. Give me that star. Oh, that's a lot of coins that I'm pretty sure I don't need. But I'm gonna try and figure out how to get up there anyway. Oh yeah, there we go. And that's also a lot of coins. Because I want to say I've collected all the carts. Oops. But not to fear, we've got that Forza Horizon rewind function. Because those coins were over this way. Do a 3-point turn. There we go. That's a boatload of coins. And then if I go change character, I'm pretty sure I have every card. The only characters I'm missing are... I think sort of this way. The only characters that I'm missing are some of the NPC characters. Because I haven't done enough races to unlock Kamek to whack me enough. Let's be the cow. I haven't been the cow in a while. But I do have all the cards. Damn, Cal wasn't messing around. It's like a hell of a traffic jam on that other lane. And you know what? I think to get the best chance at getting those remaining characters I need to jump into single player. The knockout tours are the best way to go about that. Let me get a light character and a light card. Does Yoshi count as light? I can't remember. I know Koopa Troopa does. Bowser Jr. really hit me with the RAR XD. Unbelievable. So one I haven't done, then we'll go 100cc. What you doing, Sullivan? Look at you running around. Wowee. And then I think the best way to get hit by Kamek is to like hang out in the middle. Didn't want to burn my car out. Forgot that you can do that. Oh, shit. There were boosters all along the other side of the road there. That's what I needed. And, oh, okay, I thought I was about to get crushed. Nope, lucked out. What track am I... God damn it. What track am I hearing? Or was I hearing? Because I recognized... I recognized that remix. But I couldn't put my finger on it. Oh my god, am I about to get knocked out here at the start? No. Not me. Oh, and that was a huge jump forward. Lots of coins. And I have all the character outfits. I don't want to be in first place, but I also don't want to be in the rear. There's a method and placement to get the best chances at getting hit by the Kamek item. And I'm trying to remember what that placement is. Though it may take multiple races to get that. I hear the cat's messing with something. What are they messing with? Ow, fuck. Well, Sully, you're in the clear, because I see you. You're up here on the desk. Hi, buddy. Yeah, I said your name. Imagine that. You're not in trouble for a change. What's up, little guy? What you doing? Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, okay. He wanted to sit on the edge of the desk to watch Mario Kart. He's such an iPad baby of a cat, I swear. Ooh, nice shot. Hi, Sully. Yeah. Done being an iPad baby? You wanted to come and say hi again? What are you doing? Sully just wants to have first row seats. Yeah, he does. No, Sully, you can't go in the monitor. That's not how that works. Oh wow, I just got isekai'd. What? What did Luigi have? How did that not... Okay. And fourth place, I want to stay somewhat in the middle. But I also feel like we're down to where there aren't enough racers for Kamek to show up. So I might have missed my opportunity with this race. That was a lot of stuff. Nah, get out of here, Daisy. It just became very personal with Luigi. The solution bombed them. Oh, outfit change. Back to standard Bowser Jr. I'm ready to see if Mario Kart World gets any DLC characters from non-Mario games. Because I think this is the first release we've had in a while where there weren't any at launch. Or no, let's hit that back. Didn't Mario Kart 8 not have any guest characters whenever it first launched? Oh, and there goes my capture. Uh-oh. I was wondering when that would happen. Easy enough fix, properties, deactivate and activate. Good to see that's still an issue. I think it's a thing where the HDMI cable is so new that sometimes the like signal gets interference with the capture card. I don't know. Because it was happening on my Xbox for the longest time, then it stopped doing it on my Xbox. So it should sort itself out with the Switch too. Alright, going for fourth. We'll take third, but now it's gotta aim for first. Yeah, that's right, get blue shelled. I'm not getting blue shelled. And double item, please. And hello. Oh, you bitch. No, oh my lord, really? Third? I would have been fine with second, but third. Disgusting. Whatever. Next. And we didn't get any of the side characters. Oh, and now it's doing this. If it's not one capture card issue, it's the other one. That's not an intentional crawl of the capture. Deactivate and activate again. And done. Then let me go back to the home menu again. Cause I think I wanted to jump around into apps and just talk about some ideas that I have for future streams, and then we'll like kind of call it. So let me get the electro swing going again. So GameCube, I'm still waiting on Luigi's Mansion to get added. Cause as of July 31st, this is still all the lineup that we have. They added Mario Strikers this month, I think. But I'm hoping they'll add Luigi's Mansion before October. Because I want to do Luigi's Mansion as part of my ChewieCoffee lineup this year. Because I think what I'll do is I'll do Alan Wake Remastered, Luigi's Mansion, Sucker for Love, because that was a 500 follower goal reward. And then, what was that other game that I said? Gotta go over to the Discord server real quick. Not Welcome At. Dead Space 2. So that'll be the like, that's my preemptive locking in ChewieCoffee lineup for games. Wind Waker is one that I also want to play and stream at some point. Because I love Wind Waker. This is probably my favorite Legend of Zelda game. Though, if and when I finally get around to playing Twilight Princess, I feel like that one might dethrone it. But until then, Wind Waker. And I don't know if I said it, but I would love to see the GameCube Twilight Princess come to the NSO lineup. I feel like that is well within reason and expectation. And then let me see here. N64 games. There's one in here that I want to stream soon. Oh, Star Fox 64. I plan on doing the full deep dive of, like, the Star Fox games. Because I've got Star Fox Adventure and Assault on the GameCube. And I plan on streaming and playing those. And then also Paper Mario. Where is... I went past it. Paper Mario. Yeah, there it is. Paper Mario. I've got it on the N64, but I'll probably play the NSO version. Just have a little bit more, like, clean visuals and what have you. So that's something to look forward to. And then I also want to play Ridge Racer 64, whether it be a one-off or something else. I want to play that. And that's something I've been thinking of doing more of. It's just one-offs. Or, like, we might play 2 or 3 games if I only feel like playing an hour of one. Just give it a try. I want to try more variety wildcard streams. That was a thing that I used to do. And I want to bring it back. Where I dive into a game. I don't go for completing it or finishing it even. But just saying that, like, I played it, I showed it off, I explored it. Because that's one of my favorite things, is experiencing games for the first time and sharing that experience with the coffee crew. And I feel like Ridge Racer 64 is the perfect kind of game for that. Because it's not a long game, first off. And then, I don't even know how good of a Ridge Racer this one is. Because my only experience with the Ridge Racer is Ridge Racer 4 and 2, I think. Like, 2 and 4 are the only Ridge Racers that I've played. Then Harvest Moon 64 is another one that I want to check it out. But I don't know if I would do a full playthrough of Harvest Moon 64. And then I would love to play Mario Party with any group of friends that has the NSO online accessibility. But I think that's gonna more or less cover it. Just wanted to touch base. talk about some of the plans coming up. Thanks everyone for hanging out. That was a fun direct. Was glad to react to it, and then the VOD will immediately go up on YouTube. This isn't one that I'll hold and it'll pop up later. This one will immediately show up over on the YouTube channel, or I'll immediately get it started on uploading. But let's take a look at our raid list. See what we got. Yeah, we don't have many people live this morning, which I guess shouldn't surprise me. I'm not used to early AM streams. But let's go right in on Camp. They're doing some game jam composing. I don't know if they're making an original track for a video game or if they're like remixing tracks from games. Oh, no, wait. Working on vertical music layers for the GMTK 2025 Game Jam with the YouTube homie. Okay, well, I'll get that raid started. And I'll see you guys later in the week, maybe, if work doesn't wear me out too much. Don't know what we'll stream or do, but you know my lineup for the most part. But I'm gonna get something to eat and get ready for work, and I'll see you next time. Till then, au revoir, do svidaniya, auf Wiedersehen, sayonara, ciao, see you later.